Hey guys, welcome back to Datesphere. Today, I am your host. My name is Anton. This is
Spice.
Welcome to Datesphere. Today, we are going to look at a very touching subject because I think it involves everyone when it comes to social media and dating. So today we're on episode number 6.
Yep.
I'm
Definitely
guessing,
6.
unless I delete it. We don't know that. But we are on episode number 6. First of all, I just want to say, both of us actually, thank you for all the views, the likes, the comments. Good, bad, ugly. You guys are engaging,
been brilliant.
which is what we want, and people are actually listening to us and giving us feedback, which is amazing.
It has been good.
So please carry on doing that. Leave all the messages in the comments, like I said before. And yeah, shall we start on with the questions?
Let's get on.
Right. So this one's going to be a very it's going to be a very touch and go subject. Right. So are we ready for the questions?
I'm ready. Fire away.
Let's go. Would you feel insecure when your partner stops complimenting you as much?
Definitely. Especially like from the start of when you're dating and you get lots of compliments. Every time you're going out, they're saying, oh, you look beautiful, you look sexy. I love that red dress on you. I love that lipstick. When they're always complimenting, then all of a sudden, not all of a sudden, but gradually, or as you're into the relationship or into the date more often, and it just starts fading away, and you think,
but isn't that being comfortable with each other though?
No,
like,
but
why
it
do I have to
shouldn't.
keep?
No, but you shouldn't, because the thing is, to keep your relationship alive, it's all about keeping it. It's like a job, really. You have to keep working at it in order for it to, be fun. So, you shouldn't stop doing what you started doing when you first started dating. You should continue with it. That's what first attracted you to, you being together, because of the way he complimented you or the way she complimented you. It's because of the way you I was on a roll there, and I got stuck.
That's fine. I'll finish it off for you. Right. So you were saying, at the start, obviously everyone, compliments each other and stuff. I get that.
Of course.
But I think the more gradually you go on in a relationship, I think you start becoming more comfortable with that person.
No, but that's when it starts failing, because it becomes like you're just comfortable with each other, and it starts dying down, or it starts fizzling out. So when you start getting attention elsewhere of all, like, oh, you look good today, that's when they start wandering off.
But are you expecting a compliment every day?
Not every day, especially when you make like an effort, you're going out.
Yeah, then it's a different thing.
Then you think, okay, hold on, I've just like dressed up. It's taken me like 2 hours to dress up, and my guy's not even noticed it or made a compliment on it. You'd be pissed off.
Really?
Yeah, you'd want that little compliment.
I don't know, maybe.
But some women like that.
It's women's point of view, right?
Or men. I don't know about men, but like, women they feel good. They think, yeah, you know what, I've dressed up for you, you know what I mean? To make me, not only for myself to look good, but, for you to feel good that, that I'm with you, like that.
So that's how a woman would feel like if they don't get compliments. So from a guy's point of view, I think when I get, like, this might be not for all guys, this might not just be for me, but for me, when I get dressed up, like, when I want to go out and stuff, I feel confident. If I look good myself, I feel confident. I don't need somebody to tell me, like, oh, by the way, Parvez, you look good, or by the way, Anton, you look this or that. Like, I already know, like, all right, I'm looking good, because when I walk into the room, you could feel like, people watching you and stuff like that. So straight away. But like you said, obviously, if you're with a partner and the guys normally don't take 2 hours to get ready, but we normally take maybe an hour max. Yeah. I take 10 minutes. It doesn't take me long to get married. Get married? I don't want to get married. This podcast is not about marriage. I don't know what's coming out. I think it's a yellow t-shirt. It's a bit too bright today, isn't it? Because it's a good sunny day outside, isn't it?
It was nice.
I know. Oops, I think I've broken something, but it's fine. This episode's gonna be about all these bloopers, man. You know what? I need to make an episode of all the bloopers that I've cut out. Do you know what I mean? There'll be so many. It'll be like an episode in itself. But coming back to the point. But yeah, I wouldn't want like if somebody don't think of me, then
but guys don't expect that.
Right.
Guys don't, because that's how guys are. But women, they like just that little bit of like from their partner, or if they're going out on a date. Oh, you look beautiful. Not beautiful, but you look good. You look nice. You know what I mean? Just that little bit, which just feels good.
So guys, compliment your bitches, isn't it?
Just sometimes.
Bitches.
You know what I mean? Can't say that. Get out.
I'm just on a fucking different mode today.
Can't say that. Compliment them now and again.
Compliment them now. While you're watching this video,
just
call your gal over.
Yeah.
Say, babe, you look amazing today.
Yes, exactly. And just see what reaction you will get. She will cook you a 3-course meal.
If you're lucky. If you're fucking lucky, mate. All right. Don't take it too far. Well, one compliment ain't going to get a 3-course meal. You got to give like a full essay for that.
Otherwise, they'll be like, why is he complimenting me?
Yeah, that's another thing, isn't it? Like all of a sudden, he's just like complimenting me out of nowhere. And
it could
hold on, that's a bit different.
Yeah, so why is he complimenting?
So this is the thing, women can never be happy.
No, but the thing is, it's when person has not complimented for a very long time and all of a sudden, out of the blue, the partner compliments his woman. Then she'd be wondering, why is he complimenting me? When all these months, he's never complimented me. Why now? Then alarm bells might be ringing.
Because
marks might be ringing.
Because he might just want to hit today.
Maybe.
It might just be that, it's that time of the month or time of the week that people get.
No, but I just feel that, when you start dating, you feel that buzz, that flutter in your stomach. You need to try and keep that alive, as your date progresses.
But this is where a lot of marriages fail. Like we talked about marriages before, but if you're in like a 5-year deep marriage and both of you are working, you've got kids, you've got other commitments, you're going to forget about all that thing.
Exactly. But a relationship is a commitment. It's a job in itself. You have your career, you have family commitments, but then even your partner is a commitment. You need to keep working at it. You can't just let that just keep it going as it is, and as it keeps going into the relationship, it might just start failing.
Well,
because there's no spark.
Well, this is where it fails, isn't it? This is why I said, like, you guys need to, we've said it in the previous episode, you guys need to spice it up, like, give each other compliments, give a random hug, maybe a random kiss here and there, just to make them feel wanted again. So or
a little smack on the bottom.
Listen, guys, do not do that, to somebody you've just met, because they might take it the wrong way. No, you can't do that. That's wrong. When they're busy, do you feel unloved? So say you're in a relationship and the guy's always busy. He's never got time for you. Whenever he does, he just speaks to you for like
5-10 minutes
and then goes to
15
sleep.
minutes. Yeah. No.
Do you feel unloved then? That's true.
Of course, yeah. You just feel that what's going on with this relationship? There's just nothing. It's like a dead-end relationship, especially if it's continuing for so many months. Yeah.
Do you check who views your stories more than you check on your partner? So meaning like, if you've got Instagram, do you check on who's viewed your story more than you check on your partner, basically? So it's like, if I've got Instagram, say Datesphere's got Instagram, I put stories out, I can check, who's viewed the profile or who's viewed the views. But then I'm always looking at that, but then not giving that same attention to my partner. Would that make you feel like, oh shit, why is he always on his phone? Sort of thing.
On the social media?
Yeah, on social media. Like he's viewing the stories more than me. So who is he viewing the stories for? And that's another thing you need to be careful about. When we spoke about, checking each other's phones, this is exactly the segue we need to go into, because you need to check your partner's phone to understand what stories he's viewing or she's viewing, who she's talking to or who he's talking to. And that's why you need to check your partner's phone regardless.
Yeah.
This is where it comes in, you know?
Yeah. That's true. If you've got any signs of that person, like always on their phone, on their social media, yeah, then.
Yeah.
But it depends what they do.
Would you agree that if, both of you have social media or one of you has social media, the other one has the right to go into the other person's social media? Like just to check what he's doing or what she's doing?
What, through their phone?
Yeah. I think it's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Because think about it, you are a unit, and if you're in a relationship, what you're sharing everything you're sharing finances, you're sharing duties, you're sharing jobs.
Yeah, I guess so.
So why not the phones?
Yeah, the phones as well. Yeah, if you're that much into the relationship, then yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So that would be a good statement to make. So guys, just check your girls' phones because you don't know what they're doing, or the girls check your guys' phones because you don't know what they're doing. Do you know what I mean? So we'll leave it at that. If they stop posting you, say you first got together, and he was posting you every now and then or every week. If you're going out, say he took some pictures, and he posts it on Instagram to make let everyone know that you're the partner. And say 2 or 3 years down the line, he just stops posting you, like there's nothing. Then would you be, would it bother you if he stopped posting you?
Yeah, you'd think, okay, why you're not posting anymore? Or it depends if he's just stopped completely posting.
No, I'm saying he's still posting, but he's just not posting you. Say you went out after being together for 2-3 years or whatever. You lot went out to eat, and he just puts up his picture with a food picture.
Oh, right.
But he's not put up who he's gone with.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Then you'd start questioning, thinking, okay, so why is there a change now? What's happened with it? It's just pictures of him and food, or him away with, there's no pictures of, the two together. Then you start questioning the relationship. And,
Definitely. Forget questioning a relationship. You need to check their phones. It's simple as that. Like, I don't get it what these people think that, checking each other's phone is a massive thing. It's not. It's a 50-50, relationship. So you should be able to check it. If he stopped posting you or if she stopped posting you, you've got to check it. Why have you stopped posting me? Like what? Are you hiding me from somebody? Are you in another relationship outside? It could happen. Do you know what I mean? But if you're posting your whoever you're in relationship with, and then you all of a sudden start posting, like you said, that's a red flag. Big red flag. Big red flag. And the other red flag is, while we're on the subject, if they don't post you at all on their social media.
Yeah.
If you're in a relationship, unless it's something to do with business or you're a celebrity, you don't want your personal life to be seen, fair enough. That's you. But then your partner needs to know that. You can't do like, oh, I've posted you on the first year and then I've stopped posting you from the second year. You can't do that. If you're not posting them, don't post them at all. Because they'll think, oh, he's never posted me anyway. So he wants to keep me to himself. That's fair enough. But if you've posted them earlier and you stop posting it, you need to check the phones. It's simple as that. So is liking someone's picture harmless or subtle disrespect? Now, this is very big.
Okay, is that when you're in the relationship?
Yes.
Or when you're dating?
What is dating to you? I'm talking about a relationship.
A relationship.
Yeah.
Okay. So when that's bang out of order, definitely.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be doing that.
100%.
Especially if it's somebody on the social media that you don't even know.
Yeah.
You can't do things like that.
No. Because don't forget that you are in a relationship with somebody.
Yeah.
Now you're viewing somebody else's booty pics or, girls are always posting thirst traps, they call it, right? And when it comes to the guys looking at pictures, view them. Casual viewing is fine. But if you're going on every girl's picture and you're liking it, commenting, this, that, that's just wrong. And goes the other way as well, for the girls as well. If they're looking at other guys and looking at, liking the pictures, commenting, DMing them, that's a proper disrespect. That just tells the other person that you're basically up for grabs, isn't it? It is what it is. Like if you see Datesphere fucking liking a girl's picture, girl's going to think, hold on, obviously he's got some sort of, or she's got some sort of interest in me. So let me, that's how everything starts,
Yeah.
you?
It's just social flirting.
Yeah, of course it is. So would you be comfortable if your partner DM somebody for fun? DMing mean like messages somebody on Instagram.
Like internal.
But it depends what the DM is.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
but why would they want to do that in the first place?
So you know how a lot of people like they get caught DMing somebody, yeah?
Yes.
I've seen on social media where they swap phones, like when the girls, the relationship people are walking, the couple's walking, and all of a sudden the guy comes, oh, let's do a loyalty test. They just swap phones there and there, and they go through each other's phones, and that's when they find out, oh, the girl's been talking to somebody, or the guy's been talking to somebody. So this is basically like somebody had said on the video, one of the guys, he basically messaged somebody, he DM'd somebody. He got caught obviously by his girlfriend on the video, and he said, I just messaged her for fun. But then you're not messaging her for fun. No. There's another reason why you're messaging her in the first place, right? So yeah, DMing somebody for fun is bullshit. You do not DM anyone if you're in a relationship, right?
No, you don't. It's not right.
Are you loyal if you're just viewing the pictures?
What, on social media?
Of like another girl or another guy.
But it depends.
How they're viewing it.
Yeah, it depends how they're viewing it. Because if they start going into their profile, then I think that's wrong.
Yeah, I think that's disrespect as well.
Yeah, you don't.
Because
don't
do that. You might be scrolling one of the days, and that person, that guy might come up, or the girl might come up, but you don't go into it and like zoom in and all that. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, that's definitely disrespect. But if you're doing that on a lowdown,
that's wrong.
That's fucking wrong, isn't it?
That's not. It's not. It's just wrong.
You
shouldn't be doing that.
But the thing is, nowadays, it's so normal for guys and girls to do stuff like that, because I just feel like social media is like a tool for everyone to get connected. Fair enough. But then this is the reason why relationships are not staying in a relationship
is not faithful. They're not faithful.
Yeah.
And it's just readily available.
Yeah.
Like the social media is so readily available. It's just everyone can just, like before it was all face to face. This is all done through the phones, through social media. You're not even actually met them, but you're flirting with them.
Of course.
Through social media, which is totally wrong.
Yeah, because it is called flirting. You're right. Because if you had gone up to somebody on the street, you'd call that flirting.
Yeah.
If you're going up to somebody and staring at them, that's fucking wrong, isn't it? Because if you do that on the street, you'd probably get arrested, or you know what I mean.
Similar within social media,
but you don't. Though this is the problem.
Yeah, I know, but that's what you're doing, isn't it? Social media.
Now, on that social media subject, or somebody viewing the profile, now we see a lot of girls and guys like posting thirst traps, right? Like they have bikini pics on, or the guys have topless pics on. Would their partner be okay with them putting that shit on? Or are they just doing it because, he's got so many followers, or she's got so many followers, so she has to do it, or he has to do it?
Yeah, it depends if they're comfortable with that. If that's how they've met, through the social media in that way,
then it has to be okay.
Why should they stop? Because that is what they're doing, isn't it? And I think they need to have that understanding right from the start.
But it depends on the context, don't you think? Because if you're posting a topless pic for a guy...
Yeah, but then if that's what he's been doing...
No, but this is what I'm saying. Like, what is he posting from before? Like, it could... If it's a gym influencer, then we understand. Like, okay, you need to post topless pics.
Yeah.
Or if it's a girl who's wearing really tight leggings and that, you'd understand. But even that, like... I find it very hard to think in my head, because first of all, I would never be with anyone that's an influencer, because I know for a fact that will come with another headache altogether. Because
there's a lot of tension that they attract.
Yeah, they're going to be on attention 24/7.
Yeah.
Somebody can view them literally. There's no exclusivity.
No.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if I'm going to be with a partner, I want that person to be exclusive to me, not for everyone to view for free.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like you could put your bikini pics on, you could put your topless pics on, you know, for guys and girls, whatever it is just wrong for me. That's why I would never, ever date an influencer. Never. I know obviously we're influencers now. Hopefully not there yet, but we're getting there. But I think, I would never date anyone. Would you?
No, not really. Not at all. But the thing is, I'm not on social media anyway.
This is the thing though, isn't it? Even I only started the social media because obviously we were doing Datesphere. Even before Datesphere, I was never on social media. I had like a family channel, which obviously is just travel channel, but that's totally different. I never had no Instagram, no nothing. Because I was just never been into it. It's just nothing that I didn't grow up with social media sort of thing. So it's like if it's not there, it's fine.
That's it. If you like, it depends on the age, isn't it? Like nowadays, the youngsters, everything's all about social media. You know, everything's about posting this, posting that.
Yeah.
So their life depends on social media. They don't forget the TV. They don't want the TV. It's all about their phone and their social media. So that's what it is, isn't it?
Another thing on social media, I think if you're an influencer and you know you've got family, like say if you're an influencer who's doing like bikini pics, for example, you're just going to put a bad name for yourself on the family, especially in like, you know, Asian culture. We're not saying like, oh, you know, we're not modern or anything. We are modern, but imagine your family member or your uncle or your auntie seeing those pics. What are they going to think?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Within the Asian community, I think majority families would be not...
They won't be open to it.
They wouldn't be happy with it if they were to see things like that of a family member. Yeah. Or like a relative of somebody, their daughter or something like that. It's just not...
It'll be straight on the phone, innit? The auntie will be on the phone to the other auntie. Like, did you see this picture of this person's fucking daughter, this guy's fucking son?
I know.
You know what they're doing on social media? Let me send you something. And then they'll send you your fucking bikini pic or your topless pic. Like, what the hell? I mean, we've just started doing this and I'm already getting calls. Like, why are you talking like this? Why are you doing that? So now imagine I was doing topless pics or, you know, I was doing something more provocative on social media. I'll be disowned by now, you know? So it's just like, it's social media altogether, I think, is just messed up the dating world, is messed up people's relationships, and it's probably had more divorces after social media's come out than before when you never had it, I think.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to look that up.
Because I think things are a lot more...
easier.
Accessible.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it is, isn't it?
It's just like,
Especially
you're right.
with the dating apps, you know, like, it's just like, it's just easier just to go on there and just if you're not happy in a relationship, just start going on there and just start swiping away and just, you know, just meet somebody else.
But now you've got this new app that catches people out if they're on Tinder, like any of the social sites. You just download the app, you have to pay a certain fee, I'm not sure. So guys, if you want to find out if your girl's on there or you guys on any social media, you download this app. I'm not sure what the app's called. I've seen it on other social media like videos and stuff. So they'll literally like go on, put their number in and it'll show them what dating sites they're on, the name, everything. This whole profile comes up. So, you know, just a little tip for you guys. If you are, you know, thinking like, shit, what is my fiance or wife doing on social media?
But you just don't know. Even they might have another phone though. So they're not really going to be able to catch them, are they, if they've got another phone?
Then it's a different thing.
Then it's a totally different thing.
You've just given somebody a tip.
I have.
To cheat.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah.
Carry on.
Guys, don't do that. If you're going to do it, get on the phone. She said it, not me. Do you think that people go for social media influencers more because it elevates their status? Like, you know, for say like somebody who's got like 1 million followers, for example.
Just to get that attention from social media.
You like, I'm just saying, like, do you think people go for influencers because they think that, oh, because he's got so much following, maybe obviously he's got money, this, that, or the other. My status from where I'm working might, go up because I'm with him or her. I think so.
Could do.
Yeah, because if you're with somebody who's on social media, and they've got a million followers, they're making money.
Of course.
They've got good
and they're
cars.
well known.
They've got a different lifestyle to you, 100%. So do you think people go for that? Like, people like would DM somebody with 1 million followers, like, oh, I want to be with you, or whatever it is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So do you think that's their game plan going into that relationship?
They might try it. Yeah, they might try it. Yeah.
A lot of people would go for somebody with a lot of social media following because they would want to upgrade their lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's not, nowadays, a good connection, a good love connection is hard to come by because of social media. Because social media, what it's done is already shown you what an influencer can do, what it can give you. So people are always like you said, obviously people that have grown up with social media, they think that's everything. So people that have got 1 million followers and beyond, they'll see them as gods, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
Because they'll be like, oh, I want to be like that guy, or I want to be with that person, or I want to really go on a date with that girl. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like, I feel like the connection that you find nowadays is not as strong as what you used to get before social media.
Yeah.
Because I think before social media, you couldn't, like, it's when you first met each other.
Of course,
that's when you find out a lot about each other. But now it's like you already know this person.
Yeah.
You already know how their personality is because they've been posting themselves.
Of course.
And they already know what to say to you because depending on what they've been saying on social media. For example, somebody might DM me and say, oh, I want to go halves with you because they know how I am. And, they know I'm with the podcast. Yeah. And that would tick all the right boxes for me. But me not knowing that shit, she's been watching my videos. That's why she's saying all that. But then you don't get that at the first glance. So you could be like somebody's trying to play you, but trying to make you feel like, no, this is a real connection when it's not.
It's not. Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. It's just, they're just being fake then, isn't it, really?
But then that lie wouldn't last though.
No, that's the thing, isn't it? They're just doing it just to get that bit of limelight, maybe. I don't know.
That's what I said.
Yeah, because then they'd be posting on their post that they're with that influencer as well, isn't it? That, we're together, we're dating, and this is what we're up to.
And then she'll put her Instagram on the side of mine. Like, oh yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
I'm dating so-and-so, Datesphere podcast host and all that bullshit. Yeah. No, it's not happening. I'm good. All right, leave me alone. Thank you. And now the flip side of the coin. So you say you get into a relationship with somebody. If they lost all their followers overnight, would you still be with them? That depends. That would, I think, depend on how you got with them in the first place.
Yeah. But how would you lose all your followers?
It could be anything. It could be that, oh, you've posted something that's not thingy on the platform.
No, but the thing is, you still retain all those followers that you've always had.
No, but some people get their social media revoked. Yeah, totally, because they've said something wrong, or they've done something, or they've shown something wrong that is going against the company rules. Whatever it is, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whatever the rules are.
Get taken off social media.
Yeah, they get taken off the site because you can't talk about certain things and stuff like that. So, do you think that they would still stay after all their subscribers?
I think so, because there's still their names out there and they're known for what they used to do. So probably that person would still think, yeah, I want to date this person still, because they're still well known out in the
social media world.
Yeah.
I think they would stay maybe for however long they think that they can it depends on how they got together in the first place. If the girl got with the guy because he had social media following. Now, if he doesn't have that, maybe, I'm like, oh shit, I'm going to find somebody else with 1 million followers now. He ain't got nothing now, sort of thing. So,
that's true.
I don't think they will stay.
For long.
No. Unless it was a real good connection and you probably already married this person, then yeah, you have to. But if you're just a boyfriend and girlfriend, I think people would move on 100%.
Yeah, definitely.
And this is the dangerous thing about social media, because if you meet through social media, I'm not talking like Tinder dates or anything. I'm talking like Instagram and
Insta,
all
yeah,
TikTok and
yeah.
all that. If you meet through there, then there is no connection, because the person's only there because you or the other person
Yeah.
have some sort of following.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what people are attracted to now. It's not even. I'm sure you've heard the phrase called chasing clout. You've never heard of it. Obviously, it tells you nothing to do with social media. Chasing clout, obviously, people understand, is basically like chasing the influencers, like, chasing the limelight sort of thing.
Yeah.
So if somebody's, in a limelight, they want to be next to that person so they can get their names out there. But if they don't have it, then they might not be around anymore. So yeah, they're just chasing clout nowadays.
For no reason.
No, they want to fucking
Obviously,
get
they
their
want
name
their
out, innit?
Yeah.
That's why.
But they're not really long lasting. They're just like very
Short term.
short term sort of a
Yeah.
relationship.
And it's always on a value that there's a transaction between the two people. It's never, how can I explain it? Like I said before, like you get with that person because he's got 1 million followers, but now if you don't have that, she might move on.
Move on, yeah.
It's very transactional. All the relationship now, post social media, is very transactional, very. And to get away from that transaction, I don't think you can get away with it anymore.
It's just, like technology is just developing and developing and developing. Just, you don't know what's going to be, next in the social media. There'll be lots of different ways of dating, and meeting somebody within the technology.
Yeah.
Because that's the way everything's moving, through technology.
Yeah, post-COVID, I think everyone's on technology. I think COVID's the one where it kick-started.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah, triggered everything through like technology.
Because people were at home more. They were just like, on their phones too much. And people didn't have nothing else to do, innit?
And it just spiraled so much.
But I'll be honest with you, in that period, I mean, it was a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
And I'm talking people were actually meeting each other in COVID.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I know there was obviously you can't go out and stuff like that, but there were so many people that were meeting up because, I was there. I remember, not me personally, but I was just looking at the markets and stuff back then, and obviously there was news of people, actually meeting up. Like Tinder exploded. Would you feel loved more in private or more in public?
Private or public?
Yeah, so like, just a gesture of affection, maybe like, maybe you're walking down the street and maybe he gives you a kiss. Would you feel more loved in public or would you feel more loved in private?
I think in private mainly. But it's nice when you're out and about and, you have that little peck on the cheek or, on the lips.
Can't do that in front of your bloody thingy. Like, no, carry on, you were saying.
No, but what do you mean? Like,
you can't do that. Like, yeah, you can do that nowadays. Everyone's more like, everyone's like modern now.
No, but are you talking about like when you're going out for walks and stuff and you just have a little peck on the cheek?
No, that's fine.
That's what.
But just make sure nobody knows you. You're doing it in front of. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay. No, I'm talking generally.
Oh yeah, generally, yeah.
So generally, like people when they're out, they're out dating or they're going out with each other.
Yeah, that's normal, isn't it?
Youngsters they do. They just like the hand in hand. They give it a peck on the lips. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong in that.
I swear I got a funny story. So this was like, we're talking like nearly 10 years ago now. And I remember I was out in bowling and I seen a couple literally going at it. Like literally, smooching and stuff, yeah? Now the bouncer came along, obviously told them, listen, you guys need to stop, innit? They didn't stop. After he went, just carried on. And I went up to them. I said, guys, you need to get a room. There's kids here. But they didn't give a shit. they just carried on. So just be mindful of where you're showing your affection.
Of your surroundings.
Yeah, it's just be mindful of your surroundings. There's kids there. Don't do that in front of your kids. Like, you wouldn't want anyone else to do that in front of your kids. So why would you do it in front of theirs? Sort of thing, you know? So,
Well, it's each to their own, isn't it, I guess?
I mean, kids are very, very thingy nowadays because of social media now,
They
isn't
know.
it? They know everything, don't they? Thank you for watching, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And once again, from the bottom of both of our hearts, just pull it out. Oh, yeah. Thank you. For liking and subscribing, obviously watching all our videos and reels and shorts.
Yeah, and making comments.
Yeah. Right, guys. So thank you for watching. Please make sure you like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Just keep doing what you're doing. Make sure you comment. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and obviously YouTube, and like all of our videos so the algorithm pushes us for more people. And somebody that's watching now, if you're getting helped, send this to somebody else that wants help. Yeah, I'm sure all of you know a person that this video or one of our clips from Datesphere needs to go to. And you know, people have commented me, DM me and stuff, and we've been getting good reviews more than the bad. So
happy dating.
Happy dating. Let's do this shit.